in Canada because
a boot. Not a boot. Sorry.
Hey, welcome back to Trail Trash Garage with Jeff. And I'm not in the garage today. I'm actually in the studio, office, bedroom, whatever you want to call it. So we're doing a little unboxing today. Nothing big. It's be a short one today and a quick upload. So got a box here from Amazon. I opened it to see what's in it, but we're gonna look at what's like, take it out of the wrapping together for the first time. So I mentioned earlier in the video that this was that I had some sort of a luggage solution for the DRZ when we did the dirt racks install. This is it. Now I was kind of hoping. That I reached out to the company and asked them for a sponsorship and or any sort of partnership. It's a Chinese company and they don't have a lot of presence on the internet. Like I couldn't find any reviews, so they never really got back to me. So I spent my own money on these. So we're gonna see what they're about. Hey, what you doing? What are you doing? Here. Oh, and this is a new puppy. This is the new puppy. So, not much of a shop dog yet. No? Not much of a shop dog? No. Because he likes to put everything in his mouth, so I can't trust him in the garage. Alright, hopefully you guys are in a good position there. Okay. Alright, so let's open these up and have a quick look. So the company is Rhinowalk, and you can find them on Amazon. This is part of the Amazon series. They come in black and they come in this yellow and black. I just got the black ones. And they come in a 10, a 20, and a 30 liter. And they come in at, what, $59 Canadian for the 20 liter. I think it's $48 for the 10 liter, and a little bit more than it's under $100 for the 30 liter anyway. Now they do have a sort of a snap, like a mounting system, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but they're you kind of snap them to themselves here, and you can make like a tail bag and two saddle bags. So how they're going to actually attach to the dirt racks, I have no idea yet. So that's something we'll have to figure out. So, but this is like a rubberized nylon type of material, but the sides are not. Now they're supposed to be waterproof. So let's just have a look. So again, this is a nylon material. So this is a liner. It looks like it zips out. What's underneath it? Just more nylon. So, I don't know. We're gonna have to do a water test on these because that's not a PVC or a rubberized nylon. So we'll have to see. Maybe some sort of proprietary model or proprietary material, polyester. Color black/yellow. Well, looks like these are just the black ones, so that label doesn't seem to be accurate. Yeah. So there's all kinds of buckles and whatnot. There's loops. Let's see what's in here. Bentley. He wants to get downstairs, a bunch of cat, but we won't let him. We're trying to limit his how much roam space he has in the house right now. That and kennel training, it's been an awful lot of fun. But he's cute. So, so I think you can wear these as a backpack according to the ad on Amazon. So those are just some loop straps. I like these things. So yeah, I suppose I could probably tie those around something, and then have these hook in, and then have these hook in here. So you see that? It's a better angle. So I assume that we can loop this around whatever bars or whatever we're doing. Bang. You know, come back through or whatever. And then that'll stay on the bike. And then this, you can just come in, hook that on, tighten that down, or snap this in, tighten that down, and there, there you've got your fasten. So that's a pretty good system. These feel like cast aluminum, but they feel pretty robust. They're like they're pretty thick actually. I got some other ones I bought, and separately just for some sewing projects, and I think these feel like they're a little bit thicker than that. All right, so shoulder strap, and then two shoulder straps. I assume because there's another bag of this stuff for this one, that this all comes with this one bag. So another shoulder strap, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the aluminum quick tie downs, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Okay, cool. All right. So that's about it. I don't think there is any, just loops to hook stuff to, carabiners. You could hook like a carabiner to any of that. The roll top, you know, grab the bag like that. Your roll top's pretty standard. You could just flip. Of course, if it's not waterproof, I don't know what we need the roll top for, but anyway. Like I said, we'll have to do a test, a water test. Put something in this to really see, you know, how the bag's going to be. So I assume that's like the cinch down the top. Again, we got D-rings for, these are plastic, they are not metal. They do have a little divot though there, so if you've got something tight around it, it's not going to slide around on a D-ring as much. That's pretty cool. So this cinches the top of the bag down, but it's attached to this pocket. Now I guess when the bag is full, that won't matter as much. This is kind of some rubberized meshy material, like a heavy duty version of that stuff you stick in your drawers to keep your silverware from sliding around. Yeah, so rubberized zippers. So there is an external pocket. Yeah, there's one external pocket. Now that probably will be limited use, because if you're trying to orientate these bags where, like, say the opening is on the front or the sides, one of these zippers will be on the top, and on the other side of the bike, the zipper is going to be at the bottom. So I don't know how useful that's going to be. If you've got the bags in this orientation, then I guess that side zipper will be fine. So, and then there's another, I guess this is even more if you need to cinch the bag down. So there's a side cinch, so you can, boom. If you really need to cinch something small that's down in there, I guess. That almost makes these ones not quite usable. These things, it does make these things not as usable. Anyway, it's a generic bag. It's not a, like I said, they kind of have some directions in here on how to connect it together, a modular system. But that, I mean, it's advertised as a modular design, so it's got a lot of buckles and a lot of things. So you're really gonna have to figure. It's gonna take some figuring out. So the Amazon reviews I saw, adjust you guys for a second. So the Amazon reviews I saw, one of the things that they were complaining about, people would say, well, the instructions weren't very good, and I mean, yeah, that's all you got. Like that's not a lot of instruction. But again, like I'm so frustrated with the Amazon reviews. Like, yes, some of the stuff you buy, you're not getting like detailed instructions from China. And again, I'm not, this is the first video you're ever watching from me, I prefer to shop local. I for sure shop domestic. I really don't want to, you know, contribute to the global economy of the Chinese regime, but I also have to pay my bills. And so when I'm doing some of the stuff, you know, I have to make some compromises sometimes. So that's what this whole series about cheap Amazon stuff came around. But a theme we're seeing through this is the fact that a lot of the reviews of stuff you see there, people go, well, it didn't work, or the instructions weren't very good, and it didn't do what it was supposed to do. A lot of them is just user error. If they don't have a manual that tells them exactly how to buckle this to their bike, they're complaining on Amazon. But if you know how to sift through those reviews and get to the ones where the guy says, you know, well, the construction was good, and you know, stitching was where it's supposed to be, and you know, it was, you know, I was able to strap to the bag my bike very easily, or whatever, then that's the stuff you should listen to. So you just have to be able to kind of, it's almost like interpreting, you know, Amazon reviews. So I'm on over the second bag right now. I think this gives us a good idea of what this bag will do, and its strengths and weaknesses. Like I said, the stitching is good. The construction seems good, better than what I thought for a $50, $60 Canadian bag. We'll check. We'll test the waterproof. We'll do a little video on how I figure out how to attach it to the dirt racks, the way I'm going to attach it. Maybe I'll just hook them together and do a throw over saddlebag style, and then just connect the bottom parts of the dirt racks to keep them from, you know, flapping in the wind or whatever. But basically, I didn't want a large bag on the DRZ, so they do make a 30 liter, and a lot of the other bags you can find on Amazon, if you're not looking at Giant Loop or something like that, which is stupidly expensive. A lot of them are 50 liters, and I just didn't want, that's a great if you're, you know, for the Goldwing or something. If I was going to do an adventure style pannier for the Goldwing, 50 liters would be great, I guess, for longer trips. But overnight camping or a weekend trip or something like that, I just wanted something to stuff some bags in. And I looked really hard at the Nelson Rig ones that Colin uses on the KLX, and I like those. They're okay. There's some things I don't like about them. They're not waterproof, and but they're also an odd shape, so it makes it hard putting like a tubular or square dry bag into. So, but they do fit a wide variety of dual sport bikes and stuff. So I think that's why they chose the shape they did. And the construction on those bags is awesome, like everything Nelson Rig. They're a channel sponsor, so I'm not just saying that because they're not my channel sponsor. They're an ADV, Trail Trash ADV sponsor. But I'm not just saying that. I've used Nelson Rig stuff from long before we ever did this channel, and it's just good stuff, and reasonably priced stuff. So I don't know where they outsource their manufacturing to, but for me, like Giant Loop, Wolfman, like those are all really good bags. I mean, you can find reviews and how robust they are and all that stuff, but again, there's like, we're talking 3 to 4 times the price of some other things, and is the quality that they have, or the exclusivity of what they have, worth that much? It's worth more, there's no question there, but how much more is it worth? And when you start pushing the price up, you're to a point where your average guy who can't afford to climb, you know, a Badlands adventure suit or whatever they're called, in boots made by City or whatever, right? Like, when you're pushing it past that point, then you're cutting a part of your market. And would a Giant Loop system be kind of cool? Yeah, it's kind of cool. I like how their design is, that half donut design type thing. But over $300 Canadian, and that's a lot of money. A lot of money when you can grab a couple bags for, you know, $60 a piece. So, and another one will go on top for another $60. So for under $200, you could have a 3-bag, you know, 20, 40, 60 liters of capacity on the back of your bike for, you know, under $200, or you can spend over $300 for a Giant Loop system. And I'm not sure the capacity on that. But anyway, that's enough of the soapbox and the ranting. Now I'm gonna get this edited and get it uploaded real quick because I don't have a Saturday video for you guys. So we're gonna do this, and but this is the luggage solution I've been talking about. Again, I paid my own money for this, and we are gonna do a fitting test and a water test for you guys too, to see how this, and of course a long-term test to see how it handles the bumps and scratches and drops and bangs. You know, I don't know how much this material is going to take when the bike goes over, so we'll see. Yeah, so for Jeff at Trail Trash Garage, if you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. If you haven't yet, check out the Trail Trash ADV channel. There's ride videos, GPS guides and stuff like that for Nova Scotia, Cape Breton over there, and you get to see a little more of the bikes we ride. And yeah, so like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. You know we're in Canada because
a boot. Not a boot. Sorry.